Hey my loves, it's your girl Miss Medix Suxel here. I know we're a little late. I'm sorry for that. We had to take care of a couple of things, but as I promised you, no days off. I promise you guys, we're going to do a show, Monday through Friday. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much. Hey Trans, how y'all doing? Yes, I told you I'm coming a little later, but I'm still coming. Hold up, I want to put some out here. Let me see. Hold on, I'll put some up here. I'm gonna put some on here while y'all coming in the room. Let's see. Okay, so as y'all see, I pinned a comment. Today's episode, I would like to talk about LGBTQ pronouns and just pronouns in general. Because we currently live in a society to where people do not want to respect people's pronouns. For example, you may be a gay boy who goes by he, him, or his. Or you might be a gay boy to go by she, her, or hers. Or you may be a trans woman who goes by her, she, her, and hers. Or a trans man who go by he, him, and his. Or you may be somebody non-binary who goes by they and them. But we have to understand that no matter what pronoun anybody has, we should learn to respect those pronouns. I am so sick and tired of people when it comes to black trans women saying, oh, you're a man. Oh, you're a man. Oh, you're this. Or when it comes to my trans men saying, oh, you're a woman, a woman. No, understand this. Trans women are women. Black trans women are black women. Trans men are trans men. Black trans men are black trans men are black men, period. Okay? So we need to stop disrespecting the way that people identify as, okay? However somebody identifies as, that is their right. That is their truth. That is the way they live their life, and you should respect that. And what gets me the most is that, for example, if a black trans woman is dating a trade or something, and let's say the trade trying to holler the girls. Oh yeah, you looking good, all this. But the first thing, let her not want to talk to you. Let her say something you don't like. Let her say it's over. The first thing you want to say, oh, that's why I don't mess with them trannies anyway. You ain't nothing but a man. You weren't born a man. Or let's say a woman is insecure, essentially the woman is insecure about a trans woman. Oh, you were born a man. You can't give him no kids. You can't do all this. And for me, it's like, why do we live in a society to where people are so concerned in making, how can I put this? We live in a society where people are so concerned in tearing other people down, especially when it comes to how they identify and what pronouns they use, okay? Understand this. To all my cisgender women out there, trans women are not your enemy. To all my my cisgender, beautiful black women out there, my black queens, black trans women are not your enemy, okay? When if the guy you're dating decides to cheat on you with a trans woman, or if he leaves you and starts dating another trans woman, that has nothing to do with you, sis. You are beautiful, just like my black trans woman is beautiful. Okay, so we need to respect that and stop. The first thing we say, oh, this or that. No, trans women are women. Trans men are trans men, period. And we need to start respecting them. And we also need to learn to respect my non-binary people. Because we don't respect my non-binary people. When they want to go by they and them, let them go by who they go, whatever pronouns they identify as. If they're gender non-conforming, let them identify however they want to. It's 2021. We have too many problems going in the world, as we seen yesterday, to be concerned with somebody's pronouns. Respect somebody's pronouns and let it go. It's not that serious. Let it go. Let it go. And I hate when people try to ask rhetorical questions saying, oh, well, if I said I identify as a carton of milk, does that mean I'm milk? Like, no, we're not. We're talking about gender. They try to make it fun of me. Honestly, sis, when I hear somebody say that, honestly, what comes to my mind, I think, oh, did you smoke a hard crack pipe? What's wrong with you? Do you not comprehend the question? Are you not comprehending what they're saying? Because a carton of milk, people identify as sheep, that is just them trying to be stupid and being funny. And sis, what gets me the most is the fact that so many homophobic and transphobic people are arguing sexual orientation when LGBTQ plus people are arguing gender identity. And that's the problem. Because understand this, you are born male and female, right? But how you identify as can be a man or woman, okay? That's why it's called a trans woman. Is that too hard to comprehend? Like people who can't comprehend that, is that too hard to comprehend? Like what? How much of that then you comprehend? I'm just wondering. Like, is that too hard to comprehend? Okay. All right. Cool. They try to be funny and it's irritating. Like being trans has actually been proven. And honestly, sis, don't let that get to you because they are just. The thing about it is people like. I'm telling you two things about a lot of the guys, especially guys who do that, and I'm telling you some of the girls. I'm going to go to guys first. A lot of the guys who make jokes about LGBT plus people, and especially transgender people saying, oh, you're being a sheep of this, or who call trans women men. A lot of those guys, honestly, I bet if you could be a fly on the wall, them probably been involved or intimate with a trans woman, or either or a gay boy. And to take it a step further, some of them probably let the femme gay boy or the trans girl do them. Catch that tea. Catch that tea. Let me say it again. See, they probably let the trans girl do them. Catch that tea. Now, for the women, a lot of them who sometimes have a problem with trans women, you have to understand that sometimes men do women wrong. And to my cisgender black women, understand this. If a guy does you wrong, and let's say he does you wrong and you find out he's dated a trans woman or you find out he's dated a femboy, don't take it out on them. Don't take it out on them. It takes two to tango. And understand this. He was your man. He was your man. Because the first thing I know, not all sisters, now don't get me wrong, there are a lot of black women who are allies to the community. I have so many black women who support me who are allies. But I'm talking to the ones who aren't. When that situation happens, the first thing they want to do is, if it's a gay boy, they want to use the F word. If it's a trans woman, they want to say, oh, you were born a man. Or they want to call them trans and stuff like that. And understand this. Stop trying to fight the trans girl or the femboy when it was your man. When it was your man who did that. And I say this to my beautiful queens. If a guy cheats on you, whether he cheats on you with a trans woman, a femboy, whether he cheats on you with just anybody, any kind of woman, he is not worth your time. And you deserve so much more. And you deserve a man who's going to love you for who you are. So leave him alone. Like Beyonce said back in the day, to the left, to the left. What she said? To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. That's what you do with that. That's what you do with that. LOL. They try to be funny and it's irritating. Like, okay, I already read that. Lord, I'm reading the same comments. I had this white boy who claimed he didn't know. We were only taken for 2 days, and he claimed he fell in love. He kept trying to be sexual through text messages after I repeatedly said stop. Oh, he was chasing you, girl. He was chasing you, girl. He was chasing you. He was a T chaser. A lot. Somebody you know the other word they use, but I don't like to say it. He was a T chaser. He was a T girl chaser. After I told him, he got so mad and began harassing and attacking me, calling me a man. I'm like, you can't get mad that you're attracted. And that's the thing about it. Why is it that that right there. That's right there. Why is it that men get so mad when they're attracted to a trans woman? There's nothing wrong. If you see a trans woman that is beautiful and you think she's attractive, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? And a lot of men find trans women attractive, and the reason why they're DL, the reason why so many trans women are being murdered is because of the fact that they are too scared to say, hey, I find you attractive to the black community. Hey, this is who I date. I don't care. If that's who you're dating and that's who you like, why should you care what anybody else think? Why should you care what anybody else think? You should not care what anybody else thinks, okay? If you love somebody, why do you care what somebody else thinks? That's your boo. That's your boo. Screw them. I get so sick and tired of the homophobia and the transphobia in the black community. I love my people. I love being black. I love being China. But y'all just with all this homophobia and transphobia, dog, y'all be wearing me out some money times. Like, come on. Like, please. Come on with it. You know? Period. And if you're such a man, you shouldn't care. Thank you, sis. Thank you. If you are so much of a man, you should not care. But you care so much. That's why you got to be hiding the girls around the corner. That's why you got to be murdering trans girls. That's why you got to be saying, no, I ain't with that suspect. He ain't said. And I'm on TikTok too. For those who know, follow me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, Miss Melly XOXO. I love my gay babies and queer babies. And shout out to everybody showing me love. Y'all have really been showing me some love on TikTok. But you know, who cares what anybody think? If that's your shorty, if that's your lady, if that's your baby, if that's your boo, screw anybody who don't like. Whoever don't like it, screw them. Straight screw them. Okay. Straight screw them, okay? We talking about LGBTQ pronouns and respecting people right now. And this one guy, he was black and a football player for college. But when I told him, he said he didn't mind and he was open-minded. But then he ended up ghosting me. I think he did it because yeah, a lot of times guys will be like that. The reason why a lot of times the guys mess with the trans girl stuff, their heart wants to be the trans girl. Their mind says, I want to be with them. But that fear of, oh my God, the community, because they have this thing to where in the black community, people feel like if you're dating a trans woman or if you're dating a man or you're gay or you're dating a trans woman or you're bisexual, that makes you less of a man. No. Because you date a trans woman does not make you less of a black man. Because you date another man does not make you less of a black man. Because you like to date both races, men or women, does not make you less of a black man. At the end of the day, whether you date a trans woman, somebody non-binary, both men and women, or just men, you are still at the end of the day, a black man. That is something that cannot be taken away from you. And I wish my black men, a lot of them, especially my cisgender black men and my black men who are trans attractive, would understand that doesn't negate your blackness. Just like a film black, just like a feminine black gay boy. Him being feminine and gay does not negate his blackness. Okay, it doesn't. A black trans woman being trans does not negate her blackness. A non-binary person of color being non-binary does not negate them being black, or being a non-binary person of color. You can't do that. You know, somebody is black before they're gay. Somebody's black before they're bisexual. Somebody's black before they're pansexual. Somebody's black before they're transgender. Somebody's black before they're gender nonconforming. Somebody is black before they're non-binary. Okay? So let's get that straight to catch that to you, okay? He got afraid of yeah, of course. They get so afraid of what the world will say. And I just wish it were more men that would step up and say, hey, I'm in love with a trans woman. This is what I love. This is what it's going to be. Bim, boom, pow. Woo, doo, woo, woo. Okay? Exactly. But we have to, and this is why I say to my trans women, this is why a lot of my trans women actually end up staying with messing with certain guys for so long because they feel like, oh, nobody else will ever love me. This is all I'm good for. No. Because you are a trans woman, because you are a non-binary person of color, because you're a feminine gay boy, understand this. There is somebody out there for everybody. And there was somebody out there who will love you just for you. And they will love you for simply you being you. Sometimes the problem comes in is that we don't have patience. My babies, you got to have patience. Sometimes love don't come exactly at the point where you need it. Because sometimes you need to be single and learn to love yourself. Because sometimes we can't. Sometimes you have to be single and learn yourself and straighten out some certain things because if you go into a relationship with a good person and certain elements are not right, you can mess with that relationship. And sometimes loving on yourself, being single, will prepare you for that person when they come. Okay? That will definitely prepare you for that person when they come. Okay? So make sure you guys are loving yourself. Make sure you are just simply protecting yourselves, and make sure that you are with people who are respecting you. Make sure that there's somebody who's not physically abusing you. Anybody who pushes their hands on you does not love you. Anybody who puts you down with verbal abuse does not love you. And verbal abuse can be just as horrible as physical abuse, okay? But Malik Yoba came out and was supporting us, but a lot of trans women and people bashed him. It's just like, oh my God. And yes, I felt like that before. He received a lot of bash for being trans from both ends. He did. I know. He really did. I know I'm impatient. Yeah, sis, you gotta be patient, sis. You gotta be patient. Take it from me on person that was out the same way about you, and I was patient and found something real special, okay? So just be patient, love, okay? It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Hey, Exclusive Beauty, how are you? How you doing, love? Kevin Gates, the comedian Jay. Ooh, okay. Kevin Gates in the building. All right. So just make sure you respect yourself. Make sure you're doing everything that you need to do. Trail, Trail. I'm gonna let you know. I hope you ain't here finna do nothing crazy. Cause I'm telling you right now, if you say something crazy, you're gonna get blocked. I'm letting you know, okay? I'm letting you know, cause I don't do the foolishness on my show.
So what's wrong, fool?
Hello, how are you?
I said, what's wrong?
What?
I said, what you doing?
I'm having this little show I do every day. Can we see you? Are you gonna be in the dark? Or you just want to talk like that?
Saw my face. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Bye. I don't play it on my show. So I'm just being honest. This is my show and my platform, and I'm not talking to no black screen. You can't be man enough to show your face. I'm sorry. Boom. That's the way my show rolls. Anybody else want to come? I'm sorry. That's the way we roll on my show. You can't show your face. You get kicked out the show. Period. Okay. Who is this else sent me a request? Okay. You know what? Okay. So, as I was talking about earlier, make sure that you are respecting yourself. Make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do. Because to my trans girls, I did understand you are beautiful, you are wanted, you are valid, you are everything that you need to be. Okay. Okay. Obviously you still on here, so you must be pressed. You must be pressed. You really must be pressed. If you're not pressed, show me and leave. Because if you're coming again, then you really want to be here. I'm just saying. You can't understand this, sweetie. You can't. I'm not one of these little bingo kids, sweetie. You can't get me like that, okay? You still on here. I don't do that clout chase stuff. That ain't me, okay? Boom. That ain't me. Okay. So why are y'all even in here if y'all transphobic? They just exactly, sis. Now sis, this is the thing about it. We in here just talking about that. But now they say they don't want to mess with the girls, sis. But they all in my life. They all in my life, sis. They all in my life. All in my life. But just go to show you. Just go to show you. They be, thank you, sis. They be telling on themselves. Be straight telling on themselves. Like, come on. Come on. If you don't need none alive, leave. You still here. That's the thing about it. Bye. Bye, sweetie. Have a good day. Bye. Bye. Okay, exactly. Y'all claim y'all don't like trans women. Thank you, sis. Be straight here watching, sis. Straight just watching, sis. Just straight watching, okay? But yeah, a lot of guys are so quick they're so quick to like down trans women. They're so quick to down gay men, but at the same time be so quick to jump on the live or jump in our DMs. And it's like, okay, if you not that, what you doing? Like, come on, be serious and be real. It's like, don't nobody got time for that. Oh, so I didn't add you. See, the thing about, let me explain to you about Auntie. Auntie deciphers things. And some told me, I said, let me see if this one say something. And I'll go add you. And see, you hadn't said nothing, I would have added you 2 minutes ago, but you told on yourself and you said F you. So now I'm not going to add you. I just wanted to see after the last lie. But now you just told on yourself. Boom. You can't play Auntie like that. Blim. This man said add him. Don't come on here with, that's the way they become with that BS. They be coming on there. Thank you, sis. Talk about it. I always saying F this, but all in my live though. Why you in a girl live though? Why you in my live though? Why you in my live though? If you not leave. All in my live, okay? Transfer all my homies. Exactly. Like they just all in my, hey Nikki Green, we up here discussing because the boys up here, they always hiding this stuff, but they want to be all on my girls live. Like I had one coming here, and I was like, you gonna show your face here out in the dark? He like, no, I get show my face. So I quickly clicked them out, because you're not gonna come on my show on a dark screen. You're not gonna come to my viewers when a dark screen. If you're not man or woman enough to debate or talk me in the light, then you don't come to my show. Period. Thank you, Exclusive Beauty. Thank you, Exclusive Beauty, and thank you for supporting and sponsoring my sis, Miss Stevie. Thank you so much. Oh well, if you don't like transphobia, then be respectful. Exactly. If you don't, just be respectful. I know plenty of people. I know plenty of guys who are straight, and plenty of cisgender women who are straight, who don't have a problem with trans people, who don't have a problem with gay boys, because they are confident in themselves and their sexuality. So if you're confident in yourself and your sexuality, why do you have a problem with the girls? Like, really, really, why do you have a problem with the girls? Why you got a problem with the girls? Like, why do you have a problem with the girls? Okay? Hey, Nikki Green, how you doing, baby? How you doing, sweetie? Yep. But yeah, just came on my live to clout chase. Sweetie, this ain't bingo. All that messiness over there, we don't bring that over here. We're trying to change lives. We're trying to save lives. We're trying to spread knowledge. We're trying to spread positive affirmations. We're trying to love them on ourselves. Those are the things we're trying to do. We ain't got time. But sweetie, Auntie, I ain't got time for that. I just don't. Just go to one of the other go to one of the other girls. Like, I ain't got time for that. I just don't. It's 2021. I don't have time for that. I'm trying to change the world, change my life. I'm just saying. Hey, Nikki. Okay. And see, this is why people like Malik Yoba stay in the closet, because the people bullying them. And then they end up just like these. Exactly. It's so many people who were up there. And honestly, I'm going to say this. When a person love to say, oh, I ain't with that gay stuff, or I ain't dating a tranny, or I ain't with that suspect. Honestly, when you start saying that to me too many times, I start beginning to think you mess with the girls. That's what I start beginning to think you mess with the girls. Because a true man, a true cisgender man who he's not phased and he's not affected by that at all. Period. He's not affected by that at all. And you are so affected. Why are you so pressed? Why are you so pressed, sir? Why are you really so pressed? You on my live? Get out. You know, leave the girls alone. And another good topic would be how toxic. Sweetie baby, somebody told me to go on bingo and start a room, and I said, no. I'm sorry, but for me, it's already enough dealing with certain situations on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. But bingo is a whole level of just messiness to me. I'm sorry. I don't know if I got anybody who follow bingo, but that's the way it is. Anybody, comedian, I'm not accepting your request because I don't accept nobody request who ain't got a profile pic. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't expect nobody who got a profile, who don't got a profile pic. Sorry, sweetie. I'm not doing it. If you got a profile pic, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But it's like they love to mess with the girls. Love to mess with the girls, love to be on here and won't say nothing. LGH, are you trying to say LGBT? Holland? I don't know. Sweetie, what you trying to say? Type it again, baby. Type it again, sweetie. Hey, Nina. Whatever you try to say, type it again, baby, because I think the first word is LGBT. I think you put an H, but come on with the other words, sweetie. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie. Okay. You have to, I'm gonna type something else. Okay. Anybody comedian? I'm gonna let you know. Ask you a question. I'm letting you know. Are you willing to be seen in the light? Number one. And two, I'm letting you know if you come on, as soon as you start some, I don't do that back and forth. I'm too grown for that. You're just gonna be blocked. Okay? But back to the topic. I think we should have some laws that make it mandatory. Yeah, we should. We should have some laws that make it mandatory. Okay, yes. All right. Hold on. We're gonna see what he give. He might be another one clout chasing. If he clout chasing, it's just what it is. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Hello.
I told you, baby, I don't do black screens. You thought I was playing. I don't do black screens. I told you. You see, didn't I tell it, sis? I said, I don't do black screens. If you cannot see in the light or you disrespectful, you off the show. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. This is my house and my platform. Not doing it. I'm not one of them chicks that's going to go back and forth with you, arguing and roasting. Sweet, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that, okay? Don't have time for that. Thank you. You the one tried me, Anthony. That's why you got a screen. If you are not man or woman enough to come into my show with a light on or say something disrespectful, you're going to get off. Hey, Alex Jonte, how are you? Period. Hey, Alex. How are you? How have you been? Okay. Now, this is somebody I can trust. I can trust Alex. What Alex said. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. Okay, they requested. Okay, here come Alex.
Hey,
Hey, Alex.
it's been such a long time.
It has been. How are you?
I'm great. I'm about to do this little push-up challenge I got going on. How are you?
Oh, Lord. You
What's
got
the
the
topic? You talking about
girls and
pronouns? What's
everything.
going on?
Huh?
You talking about
Yeah, we were talking about basically how you should respect people's pronouns, he, she, they, or them, whether they're trans, gay, or non-binary, gender non-conforming. And so then we had a couple of the boys come on here, want to play on the live. But on Miss Melody's show, we don't do that. If you're not
I
man or
have a
woman,
question. I feel like I had it figured out,
mm-hmm,
but I can't recall. So can
mm-hmm.
you explain to me the they and we pronoun?
Okay, so typically most people who have like the day of week thing going on, typically are either majority of non-binary.
What does
And
that mean? Just out of ignorance sake.
okay, so non-binary people, first of all, non-binary and gender conforming are under the same umbrella. Non-binary people can either identify as he or she, either one.
Okay.
Some identify as just they. Gender non-conforming people really don't conform to any agenda, to any gender. And also under that, you have gender fluid. Now, gender fluid people are people who, for example, let's say you ever seen somebody to where they're a gay boy and maybe one day they might want to be like real, like flashy, you know what I'm saying?
When
And then the next thing,
yeah.
exactly, that's why they're
Androgynous, sort of,
very
kind of.
fluid. Yes, they're very fluid in their style and stuff like that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so that's what it was. So I
Yeah.
think when I initially heard the they and the we, in my
Mhm.
head, it's like the first thing I thought about was like duality is like a split personality. Like are you schizophrenic? They, we, like I thought of it like that. You know, like that's like, you know, I think a lot of people had that initial reaction. Like, what do you mean they? We? It's like what's inside you? Is how many people? You know, I'm a comic book nerd and I like thrillers and horror. So when I hear that,
Yeah.
like, oh, you're possessed. Okay, y'all. That's kind of where I would be at. But you know, the more I just like listen and stuff like that, they and we, because you ain't necessarily have a he or she moment, like you said, be more fluid and things like that. You just kind of group them together with the they. And
Exactly.
that's what it was. That's what it was.
And some people are actually two-spirited. Some people are two-spirited.
So possessed. So
Yes,
you are talking.
it's a lot. Honestly, I've been doing this advocacy work, and it's sometimes I have to go back and say, okay, let me refresh. It's honestly, it's a lot, and it's terms coming up every day, like
Which
stuff
is,
like
and
demutual.
my mom, of course, she has me as her gay son and out there, but she call us like, you know, she says the alphabet group because it's just too many letters. LGBTQIA. I'm like, that is so ignorant. You cannot say that. But the more we start listening, it's a lot of letters.
Is.
Like I don't.
It is a lot of letters. It's a lot of terminology. It's like woo. It really.
At the core of it, like it's just respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of uplifting each other. And I think just being open, so I appreciate this conversation, just being open to kind of answer questions and be able to respect people like, hey, I don't know what your pronouns are, like what you like, let me know. And then if I'm like still ignorant, like, you know, what does that mean? You know, like what does that mean for you? And then there was like there used to be conversations between identity and sexuality. Just because I identify as this gender doesn't mean I'm sexually attracted to whatever. So
Yes.
I'll just call and say hello. I know it's been a while.
It's just the thing about it. Again, people have to just realize it's just about respect. However, somebody identifies, just respect them. That's all it is.
Yes.
But I just want to say that you congratulations on everything you're doing. Congratulations on the season 2 coming and consistent. I just have been so thoroughly impressed with you. I remember when years ago when I interviewed you, you were so articulate. You were so talking about the things that you wanted to do, and you worked hard, and you got those things done. And for me, I met a lot of people in Atlanta who say a certain thing and it's another way, or they say a certain thing and they don't follow through. But everything you said you was gonna do, you follow through. And I just gotta say, from one person to another, you know, keep doing you. Don't listen to what anybody gotta say, and just you got my stamp of approval. Just keep doing it, Alex. You're doing a wonderful job. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Transgender Awareness. We appreciate things that you got going on too, and just being like spreading awareness and bringing communities together. So that's all I wanted to say. Hope you guys are doing well.
Thank you. Well, you go ahead and get back to your push-ups now.
All right, much love. Bye, y'all.
All right, have a good day, Alex. Oh, that was Alex. I met Alex a couple years ago when we did an interview, and honestly, Alex is just somebody who behind the scenes. Because honestly, I meet so many people. I met so many people in Atlanta who are just a certain way for screen time. But Alex was a person who he is just as nice and considerate as he is on screen, off screen. Just a wonderful person. He got the Miss Melody XOXO sound approval. All right, who else we got in here? We got any more people going live? Okay. So, as we talked about respecting pronouns, if we don't, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to end this line. If nobody else has any questions, Trans, I'm gonna wait on Trans because I know Trans always got a question for me. I'm gonna give her a couple seconds to get a question. Again, I think. Oh, let me say, but thankfully we are in a place to where people feel comfortable coming out and expressing their feelings about gender. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so happy that we're getting to a point to where we can do that. I'm so glad we're getting to a point to where we can do that. I'm just so glad. All right, my loves. Anybody else have anything that you want to add? Anybody else? If not, we're going to go ahead and end the show. I thank you guys so much for a wonderful show. Like I said, every Monday through Friday, we're coming with a new show. We're gonna the idea of this show was to bring awareness to LGBTQIA issues and topics, to bring awareness and support for Black women, and just to spread positivity in a time to where this world just simply needs it. What you got, Trey? I know you got some. LOL, I just want to say thank you, and I love you, boo. I hope you have a good night. If you don't mind, I'm going to DM. Yes, girl, go ahead and DM me. Go ahead and DM me. I know you're going to hit my DM. But just thank you to everybody. I love each and every one of y'all. I got to go now because I got to go to my other platform, and I got to show some love on my TikTok because y'all been showing. When I say TikTok, y'all have been showing me some love on TikTok. If y'all not on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Miss Melody XOXO. We have a good time over there as well, just as we have it over here. I love you, my loves. Bye.